Ethan, damn, why am I so unattractive to people? Do I really look that bad, Carl? Carl, it's not your fault. You were just given the short end of the stick. It's your genetics, Ethan. But can I ever improve upon this? I don't just want to deal with this. There's got to be a way to make it better, Carl. Well, Ethan, you're just going to have to suck it up and excuse me, you two. It's wonderful to see you both. Avery! I couldn't help but overhear your conversation, and I'm here to say that there is indeed hope. But your genetics really does determine whether you stand out in this world, Avery. If you don't have good genetics, then there's essentially no hope. That's not essentially true. Look at me. I was not gifted with amazing genetics. I worked for my status, as per anyone else can as well. Even you both, Ethan and Carl, can strive to become more like me. Indeed you can, you two, along with everyone else watching this as well, to become more like Avery, or, said in a better term, more like your own versions of Avery. Can be accomplished by anybody, even without the most amazing genetics. But that is impossible. Looks are a very important factor for you where you end up in this world, Adrian. Without amazing genetics, you can't stand out. I understand where you're coming from, okay? But just let me explain this really quick. I know that looks are very important, especially in the dating market. Jesus. If you were to actually go onto Tinder, 99%, maybe even 100%, maybe. Maybe that's maybe extremist, but sure. Is determined by your looks alone. Looks alone is what gets you the matches and all that. But I'll say this right now. You don't need the most amazingly genetically gifted face to attract women and to gain the respect of men. And even I can say this myself because you can see my face. I don't have the most amazing genetics. You can see my eyes and my nose, my big nose. In fact, there's a lot of guys, besides me, who are not genetically gifted at all. Yet they have the respect of so many guys. The attraction of so many women. How is that possible? I'll say it right here. Because they worked on the things that needed to be done. They got their finances up. They did whatever they could to increase the amount of money they earned. Then they worked on their physique, their overall fitness so that they can increase their attractiveness through their body. Then their mental health as well, which is a very important thing that everybody undermines. I notice it with everybody. I don't even really think a lot of people believe in it nowadays. These things are really important to determine the worth of anybody in general. But I say more specifically a man because, well, a man's worth is determined by what he does. Everybody can work on these things too, which is the best part. So hope is still there, Adrian. And you're saying that all of us can strive for it? To become better? Of course. Even for people who don't believe in things such as hard work and that only genetics can get you to that point, they can work for it too. I'm going to go on a bit of a rant here. But it really pisses me off how I used to be a part of this thing called the Black Pill community. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically a community of people who only think that genetics will get you to where you can. Like, if you're not gifted with the most amazing genetics, like something like the navel canval tilt or all that, and amazing jawline, a certain angle of the jawline. Then, oh, young me, if I could go back in time, I'd punch him in the face for thinking like that. Especially right now, because I'm at the best point that I've ever been. Now, of course, I still got to strive to become more better. I got a lot more learning to do. But this is the best point I've ever been. And of course, I feel a bit embarrassed for admitting this, especially on camera. Not really. But women back then would never even look at me. Like, I'm telling you right now, I would look at them, they wouldn't even see me. I was a ghost. And then I always think, I wonder why they never look at me. No one's ever attracted to me. It must be my big ass nose. Meanwhile, my ass was so fat. Like, I'll put a picture up right now. This is me in freshman year. My God. I blamed it on my nose, bro. My nose instead of how fat I was. And okay, I'm so fat. Not as bad. But you guys are seeing what I'm talking about right here? I still got a body to develop, yes, that's true. And can I attract women? I don't know. All I notice is that more women are talking to me. More women are talking to me. I just don't know if I'm attracting them. I don't really notice those things. And of course, still need to improve upon my wealth. But I'm just saying this to prove a point. Oh my God, bro, you're such a simp. You actually worry about women in eye contact? You don't even look like a person who women would talk to. Okay, first off, really, Carl? Are you really saying that eye contact with women is simpy? You see that as simpish? And second off, I know I need to strive to get better, okay? I know I can still do way better than this, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not saying I'm the best, I'm just saying I got better. But besides all this, You guys shouldn't be worrying about things like genetics, things that you can't control. Okay, fine, and yes, I will say right here, genetics do help. Alright, genetics do help you. But if you do not have the world's most amazing genetics, then why worry about it? You have to only strive. Put your attention towards something that you can control. Your body, your wealth, your mental health, and everything else is important for everybody to grow. A man needs these things to grow. Put your attention towards that. Don't fall for the whole genetic shit, guys. I'll catch you all on the flip side. And remember, become your own Averys. I wish you all luck.